Hey, great morning, everyone. Hey, how's it going, Mom? Hey, Tanya. Hey, Dijon. Hey, Tasleen. So happy Saturn Day. So today I wanted to switch up the postures from standing all the time to some sitting positions. So we're still going to continue that breath work process, but we're going to do it sitting, where on the in breath we're going to elongate the stomach by allowing the butt to push back, and you're going to rise up, puffing in through the opposite nostril. So we're going to have the right hand up with the pointer finger holding the right nostril, and the left nostril is where we're going to breathe in. And it's going to be 4 times with the pulsation. And then we're going to close the left nostril and remove the right pointer finger from the right and breathe out. And as we're doing that, we're going to pull the butt in, and you're going to crunch the stomach, causing you to rise or descend. And then you're going to ascend and descend as you do that. Okay? So it should look in breath, out breath. All right? Now before we do this, let's go ahead and get us some tissue. Blow your noses, because things are going to come out. And then after that, I want to work on just a silent, still meditation process. So we're going to start the breath. Hey, how's it going, Laurel? Thanks for joining. Let me go get some tissue as well, blow my nose, and then we'll get started. Alright, so if you have a chair, sit in your chair and make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Keep your spine straight, so there's no leaning forward and there's no sitting on the back of the chair. You're moving up. Since this chair doesn't have a back on it, it's going to cause me to use my back, my butt, and my posture to rise and keep, aligned. Now, for some, if you have a chair with a back on it, I want you leaning on the chair. I want you to move up towards the edge of the chair and allow your body to become erect on its own and to hold this posture, okay? So, the legs are not together like this. Let's spread them apart like that. So they should be shoulder width. All right. Now, we're going to breathe in. Pulling the hands up above the head. Let's face them up towards the heavens. Hold them there. Out breath. Drop the shoulders, but keep the hands up. In breath. Push up towards the sky. Out breath. Allow the shoulders to drop and the elbows to come out towards the sides. Keep those palms face up but hands right above the head. Let's breathe in. Again, stretch those shoulders out, elongate that spine. Feel the lower dantian, lower stomach with the breath. On the out breath, pull that stomach back towards the spine. Point those hands up. Allow the shoulders to just naturally drop. The elbows to point outward towards the sides. One more time. Let's breathe in. So we just loosen up our shoulders. All right, hold this prayer hand posture with the knuckles of those thumbs back towards the sternum. Let me start this clock so we can get started. Oh, you have sound now? Okay, good. All right. Let's breathe in. Push that butt back. And on the out breath, pull the butt in. Crunch the stomach. Pulling the stomach towards the spine. Let's breathe in. Raise the right hand up. Breathe out. Okay, let's start. In breath. 1. 4 breaths. Close the nostril with the thumb, the left nostril. Out with the mouth. Bring our right hand down. Raise the left hand up. Pointer finger on the left nostril. In breath through the right nostril. Then out breath through the left nostril. Let's breathe in. Out through the mouth. Bring those hands down towards those thighs. Breathe in. Pull the shoulders up towards the ears, back, and sink down on the out breath. Now you can either keep your feet planted on the ground like this, or you can do lotus pose. So I'm going to do lotus pose in this chair. So it takes good balance to do it in this chair. Alright, so right now, we're going to just do, if you're in lotus pose, you can either put your hands on your knees, or you can take the left palm, face upward in your lap, and place the right palm on top of there, and connect the thumbs and point the thumbs up towards the heavens. We're going to do a mindful meditation. And in this meditation, we're going to become completely present. So as you close your eyes, you begin to sink the breath with the movement of Qi down towards your lower abdomen, your lower dantian. Keeping your third eye, the pineal gland, focus on that area as you breathe in and out. Being mindful of the stomach, inflating with the inhalation and the exhalation. The stomach is deflating, pulling back towards the spine. Relaxing those shoulders, keeping that back, correct? Now as you become more present inside of your body, feel every part of your body that has tension and breathe that inhalation into that area of tension. On the exhalation, envision and feel that tension being removed. The breath is energizing, cleansing, and detoxing the body. Keep going. I'm going to shut this clock off. And as you stare into the third eye, in between your eyebrows, the pineal gland, I want you to envision something that causes you stress. And in envisioning that moment of stress, how does your body feel? Are the shoulders tense? Does your breathing become restricted? Does the body feel heavy? Is your head getting heated? Is your body getting tensed? Now, in that moment, I want you to envision breathing in deeply, pushing the air down towards the lower abdomen, the lower dantian, and releasing. Whatever you felt, that tension, that stress, if you're getting hot-headed, let's remove that with the breath. If your shoulders were tense, let's begin to relax and pull them up, push them back and pull them down. Did your chest feel heavy when you felt that stress? Breathe in, and on the exhalation, open that chest by pulling the shoulders back. Release that energy from that chest. How was your mind when you envisioned that tension and that stress? Was it running rampant? Some type of feeling of oppression, imprisonment, entanglement, injustice. I want you to breathe in and see all of those things become just a figment of your imagination because you are in control of your mind. Our perceptions dictate the energy flow inside of our bodies. So as you begin to center yourself with this breath, perceive yourself at a state of blissful power, of blissful peace, of blissful patience. See this reality as something that you are in control of. Not anyone else, not any situation, not any condition, not any environment, not any event. not any emotion. Your emotion is peace. A peace that nothing and no one can disturb. You are, and we are, divine beings in control of our perceptions, in control of our peace, in control of our breath, in control of our minds, in control of our body, in control of our actions. And as we begin to resonate with that true reality, see yourself on top of your throne, mastering yourself, the self. Understanding that the body is just housing the spirit self inside of it. And that spirit self is void of energy. Meaning that the anger, the fear, the depression, the grief, whatever we're experiencing is a part of the human body, the energy inside of that. The self, the divine self, is just at peace. We want to check in with that every so often, because we're humans here to experience, well, we're souls or spirits here to experience the world through our human bodies. So there's nothing wrong with the experience. It's just how are we experiencing every day? How are we experiencing life challenges? Things we say are struggles. People we say annoy us. Injustices, how are we experiencing those? It's okay to experience. But we're all here to return back to our divine self. So the experience is just like being the actor in a movie. We're acting this human role, the best of our abilities. But when that actor steps off a stage and is not in front of that camera, does that actor continue to live that role? Or do they become their true self? It's their decision, it's your decision, it's my decision. As we show up in life, facing certain events, certain challenges, dealing with certain people, certain circumstances, what role do we want to play? Who do we want to be? See yourself as who you want to be. Do you want to be this angry person? Do we want to be depressed? Do we want to be stressed? How do those things make us feel? They don't feel good. The self, our divine self, wants peace and joy. It wants to feel good. And as the human self tries to seek to please the self without the awakened knowledge, it tries to find pleasure in human things, and it never achieves it. So we begin to celebrate these emotions because we try hard to find in this material world happiness, joy, success, and it just doesn't last. It's not sustainable. It's not reality. And as we become more self-aware, we begin to realize all of that is just a figment of our imagination. It's just a facade. It's just that movie that we're playing in at the moment. Props on the stage, actors and actresses just playing this human role in life. And right when we say cut, and that film is over, that movie's over, that acting role is over, we must return to our roles, to ourselves, to our families, and to our lives. And in that role, we have to show up in our divine state of being, in our divine consciousness. And today, I want to speak on that divine consciousness. So as we continue on our journeys, remember, we are just playing roles. Who you decide to be is your choice. Okay, you have a job that you have to be a police officer. You have to decide what type of police officer you would like to be. We're given scripts, but for every actor or actress in a movie or film, all of them will not perform the script exactly the same. So there's no excuse to say that I am doing this because this is my job. I am doing this because this is how I was raised to do it. This is my culture. This is what Americans do. This is what this religion does. That's all in the mind. We are the actors and actresses. We decide how we play these roles and scripts. We are the power. We are in control. So I will end with that. Follow your destiny. Remain steadfast into seeking your divine capabilities, your divine light, your divine attributes, not in an acting role. This is off stage, where the real work happens. When an actor's on stage, that's their work. When they go home, or actor or actress, they have to pay bills. They have to face their families. They have to mow yards. They have to do the work. So let's remember that divine work towards realizing the divine self and the divine consciousness is something that we have to partake in outside of these roles we're playing, to prepare ourselves for these roles. An actor and actress rehearses for a script. We must rehearse. How do we want to see ourselves? How do we envision ourselves in these situations, around these certain people, doing the certain things that we have to do in the world? Who do we see ourselves as? Are we allowing others to write our scripts, events to control the script? Or are we rehearsing so when we go into these scripts, these roles, how to perform the way we want to perform? Let's take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Thank you for joining the morning Qi Gong Flow. I hope you enjoyed today's meditation. It was very insightful for myself. Hey Shanti, thanks for joining. Oh shit.